Really all we'll need will be some empty cup Elmer's glue all, good old white school glue, foam brush, razor blade, razor knife of some sort. I like to put down a little something to put my glue on, and set my brush down and whatnot. I don't have to worry too much about getting glue everywhere. Now we'll take the cue. Gotta get the old wrap off first. This is I think the guy said it's a Douglas custom cue. It's a nice looking cue. It's like some Lazy S Zamboni style inlays, radial pin, long points. Put a drive pin on it and chuck her up in the headstock. To run it up, snug her in there pretty good. Give her a little spin, make sure everything's good. Just running pretty true. Then find the seam on this wrap here and get the old wrap off. Go. All right, looks like we got probably some weld wood on there. Okay, we got the old wrap peeled. Use a little lacquer thinner. Call me a weenie or whatever, but I've had enough chemical exposure in my life, so I'm gonna at least put on some rubber gloves. I like to use a blue shop towel. These seem to not disintegrate as quickly as a regular paper towel, but I'll douse some on there. Once I get all of this off, I'll be back, show you the next step. All right, we're back. We got her all cleaned up, good to go, all the gunk off. We've got a Tiger stacked leather wrap. It's a penetration style. The customer supplied this, but it's a good wrap for sure. We've got I don't know if you can see it well, but got the end prepped up. So to get started, I like to take and dump me an ounce or two of glue in the bottom of this guy. We'll get a little bit on our foam brush and go ahead and to get it real good up in the notch between the wrap and the finish. You get a coat on there real good and kind of wipe the excess off. And take our tail, coat it pretty good with the glue. By the time you get done with this, you can have glue all over you anyway. It's kind of like back in school, you just peel it off. But get her on, you're gonna have to hold it and let this first little part dry up pretty good and get stuck. As I go, I like to try to wipe the excess glue ooze out, which doesn't matter a lot. It dries clear and you can clean it off with water after the fact, but you want to make sure you got it seated down up against that transition between the clear and the wrap really good. And I'll get a couple wraps of it started. Pushed up good and tight. And we'll just hold it and let that dry. There's just two starter wraps, 3 starter wraps, whatever you feel good with. Just make sure it's laid down pretty well. It's just some glue residue. We'll let this dry for a couple minutes. Then we'll come back and get after it. Let a couple minutes go by and now everything should be good and tacked down, not going anywhere. So now get a little glue, and I like to do a couple inches at a time. I'll hit the back of about a foot or so of this wrap. I'll also hit a couple inches of the cue. And we'll just start working our way around, little by little, slowly but surely. As you go, you want to make sure it's bunched together. You don't have any gaps between the wraps. I like to put a little tension on it, pushing it back together, but not too hard. Try to keep it going in a consistent spiral. You might think this white glue is just for school, but man, I'll tell you what, never try to pull one of these wraps off. It's serious business. Pretty much got to cut it off. Alright, we got her pretty close now. I like to leave an inch or so at the end because you have to trim this far end or it'll fall into place just right. I like to wrap it manually, and you find the spot where the wrap touches is hard to see. That's going to be the end of your wrap right there. So snip it. Then we can unwrap it. So we're going to have to cut another bevel on it to fill in this hole. from the tip to that mark. We'll double check it before we glue it. Looking pretty good. And she drops right in. Perfect. Now, a little glue one more time. Again, I like to get pretty good glue where it touches the wrap channel. It's kind of like the weak spot on any wrap. And there you have it. A half a cup of wasted glue. And we got a stack of leather wrap. Give it a while to glue to dry. 15-20 minutes. We're going to come back and cut on this guy. Get it close. Back again. Glue's good. I like to take a little blue tape. I didn't tell you earlier you were going to need this, but you're going to need some. No shop's a real shop without blue tape. Little protection, just because. All right. This wrap's thick, thick, thick. Sticking up the thickness of this scale. All right, from here what I like to do, break out the old trusty Olfa knife, and I'll stick it out way far. But we just start shaving and work your way around. You know, a circle's really just a bunch of straight lines, right? Just keep peeling it away, going around, going around. All right, all right. I don't guess we need this anymore. I've got a whole house vacuum cleaner rigged up outside, and I've just got the cord connected. That way you don't hear it so much, but shop vac works good. So I'm going to get this guy spinning. Yeah, pay close attention to the way that the arrows run on this sandpaper. You do it this way, man, no telling what'll happen. It's got to go this way. See, it's spinning towards me. Like to use my homemade leather wrap tool. I'm going to do this and kind of burnish it. Like after you burnish it, it kind of sands better. You don't want to put too much pressure on it. To kind of give us an idea what the wrap's going to look like too once it gets sanded down color wise. So generate a lot of heat real quick. You can also take it and use it just like this. This thing's made out of oak. I've seen a few wraps in its days. She's getting there. And to come back, a little piece of tape's aggravating me. Come back, check my corners, and actually probably get this a little better with the knife now that I've taken some of it down. It feels pretty good. All right, round two, sand some more. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna go down the next grit. A little finer. It's like 150 grit, I believe. Starting to shape up pretty good. All right, let's move down to the next grit. Like 220.